Steelix.
Hello, and welcome back to yet another episode of the Amazing World of Pokemon. Right, today we are going to be doing the Battle Tower. Well, I'm going to be doing this. I was playing with a little bit of speed activated to try and get through it a bit quicker than we normally would. So we're just going to be doing the singles, and we're just going to be entering our Alligator. What? Did I click doubles? Single battle. Please select the Pokemon you wish to enter. Pokemon are needed. Wait, am I in the right tower? I'm in the wrong tower, that's why. So yeah, we're going to just be speeding through this as quickly as we can. I want to see how far we can make it this episode. It's mostly to be like a break-up episode. As much as I would love to go and do the Pokemon League again so we can try and get the Shedinja, it would basically just be another replication of the last episode. I'm trying to avoid trying to do replication episodes. I'm going to break it up and do this. And I figure once I've done this episode, I will probably play the Battle Tower offline. So that will, oh, for fuck's sake, I update the sprites still. Yeah, once I've done this, I'll update all No, I'll do the Battle Tower offline, should I say. I got lost there, I was thinking about sprites. And once I've got enough points, then we can do the trade episode. I'm hoping if I take out some of the worst sections first, then we can do a bit better. Maybe it's probably like a stupid method to do that. I mean, we could always take on the easy sections and then come back to try and finish off the Battle Tower once we leveled up to 99. Well, 100, I think. Yeah, 100's like the max level. I like the idea of just trying to bash this one out as quickly as possible. Outside of that, this shouldn't be too eventful of an episode. I'm not expecting it anyway. I just wish we could actually play the game a bit quicker than twice speed. Especially since the vast majority of this is just going to be me button mashing. The only thing we have to hope for is we don't get something that's got levitate, because that will fuck us. And I wouldn't be surprised if like the last Pokemon in this is like a Magneton or a Magnezone. Solid, why not just go with straight with a Zapdos? It's just to mess me over, because you know we can't use our ground-based moves on it. But the more rapidly we do this, the more battle points we get. Here we go. Oh, we got it. See, this will do extra damage now, because metal's also weak to ground. But I was half expecting a Magneton to have levitate. See, my favourite guy is still this guy up here in the top right. I love his shiny bald head. This music's a bit mossy. Wait, we're battling a Pikachu? Oh, Pika, kid. Why are we battling a Pikachu? Oh, it's faster than me. Be careful of that. Oh. The problem I've got with this controller at the moment is the X one kind of makes a bit of noise. So, it's not the best right now. I've heard it in one of my other... What was the game I was playing last? Tomb Raider. You can hear it whenever I do that. I mean, I know the mic was sensitive on this PC, on this laptop, but still, oh, he's going to be fast. If I can survive that. I mean, I am, what, 18 levels stronger? Oh, it critted me. So we lost already. No. Maybe we should be giving Feraligatr something to... Oh, if we give him a focus sash, so he can't be one-shotted. It'll be a bit different to us having our Never Melt Ice. Do you even have a focus sash? Or is it the expert belt we're supposed to have? No. 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 Could have sworn we had a focus sash. Or have we already given it to a Pokemon we don't? Oh, there is. Give to Feraligatr. Yes, also part of Never Melt Ice. And we'll try that again. But we'll choose a different system of Pokemon this time. I'm not going to go for the electric types. Admittedly, this would have helped us last time as well. Wait, I just said there was a Pokemon banned. Who's Pokemon before on our list? I don't have a Pokemon banned from the Battle Tower. Or is it because they're a Dragon type, maybe? Wait, no, because there's a Dragon type in Battle. Hmm. Right, let's try... Let's go with the Dragon types first this time. Just because that would mean we can use our Ice Beam. And there's still some threat to us, because they can know Electric. I mean, I recently learned a Gyarados can learn Flamethrower. I mean, what the hell's that all about? I mean, I know it's a pseudo-dragon, but still. Flamethrower on a water type? Just it's unheard of. So hopefully we do a little bit better this time. Oh, we dropped down to regular speed there for a second. Okay, yep, and in the next battle. Just keep fighting me against Dragon Love. Right, why are we at 50% speed? We're not even at 100% speed at the minute. There we go. Yeah, speed is back up. I don't think it likes that screen. It doesn't mind the battles, it just doesn't like the in-between stages. Ice Beam. There we go. That should be another little dragon down. We also need to be careful of the higher level dragons because they're going to be a lot faster than us. Hopefully we actually get somewhere, we get some decent battle points. Even if it's just a case of I have to consistently battle this over and over again, just get the 1 point for beating 10 in a row. Because, well, actually, yeah, I think I should still get the points for doing, bonus points for doing 3. Or do you? I don't know if you get the bonus points still. I think they're only for setting records. And the next one I need to get is at 50. So if I need to get 98 points, I'm on like, what, 13, I think? So that's, what, 85? That's, 850 battles, that's a lot of battles. Wait, does the Brave actually have the dragon typing? I thought you were a flying ground. Oh, well, it went down either way. Because that'll be annoying, is if the dragon category gets the pseudo-dragons. Like Gyarados, for instance. Even worse if it had like a Charizard. I mean, it's not a dragon type at all. It's a flying it's a flying fire type. This dragon type is really weird. Dratini! A worm Pokemon! Dratini is known for being a worm. And it doesn't like being cold. And the orange juice is actually giving me a headache. It's that bloody cold. It's chilling my blood. I need to take some paracetamol at this rate. Rip. Cool. Yeah, get out of here, mate. Get out of here. Alright, I'll let go of the speed trigger, because speeding up seems to be lagging it out more. Oh no, it's sped up a little bit. I just don't think it likes all the movement of the crowd. Alright, so we got a collector this time who's got a shell gun. Okay, that's not too bad. Still gonna die the same way though. Ice beam. I'm gonna sneeze. It's kind of annoying though for doing episodes like this. There's not a lot we can really talk about. I mean, I know it's a big taboo thing to like date videos. I know this is going out in 2 weeks. Yeah, because I've got this week's episode already. Well, the one that comes out for me in this next 7-day period. Haha, so you just know roughly what it is. You don't know exactly. But I don't have the one for the week after, which is the one I'm recording now, because I always like to make sure I've got the week after, so it makes doing the playlists easier and setting up the end cards. Just because I don't want to get to a point where I forget to do an end card, so I always make sure the next week's episode's there, ready to go. That way, I can come along and just go, hey, here's the episode for this week. End card set up now whilst I'm doing it to the next episode. And then, rather than me putting out the episode I want to do and then having to go back to the previous to make sure it's end carded forward. But the problem I've got is there's not really a lot to talk about, and I can't really talk about what's going on like with the game and such, because with us doing all the live streams, things kind of come out of whack. I mean, there's no point in me talking about what we've currently done, what we've got planned to do, because by the time this episode comes out, another live stream will be done. Is that a mosquito or a fly? That's a weird looking fly. Get off my monitor. That's like a mosquito body one. Fly's head. Something irritating my eye as well. I don't understand why we're getting moments of lag there. Use the controller. Using the spacebar. The spacebar isn't helping. No, just get really laggy right now. My laptop's doing anything it shouldn't be doing. I mean, I could close Photoshop. I mean, that might help. I don't think I've got anything I need to save. The only other app I've got open is Firefox, but that should be lagging out. It's no Chrome. Give out fainted. Cool. That's another trainer down. And we're almost halfway through the episode. Oh shit! No, I don't want to open Firefox. Yeah, let's continue. Let's keep doing the dragons. I've closed absolutely everything I can. Now it's just the game and the recording software open. Even then, it could still be lagging out. It's got to move stuff over to the hard drive to record. Blind dragon type. So quadruple damage to ice beam, but you should be faster than me. Luckily, you don't have the kind of damage to take me out. And if you did, I'd survive one hit anyway and then kill you in the next turn. Yeah, I definitely think giving him focus sash is like the best idea. Oh, Jesus. Once again, look, come back on the stream. That recording. My nose is getting blocked again. So it is, it's you guys. You guys do this thing. I am blaming all of you. And hopefully, so we got what we've got coming up. So we've got this episode. We've got. Well, I'll do the trade episode next episode either way because I'll do this offline if I have to get coins. And we'll do another episode. Well, we'll probably start the Pokemon League that episode as well because trading won't take us a full episode. And then, so do the Pokemon League, another episode of the Pokemon League. And what will be after that? Maybe we'll go attempt Red again? Don't know if we'll beat Red, not with just a level 85 for Alligator. But basically, all of our level 60s won't do nothing. We still need to level up Smeargle. We've got level 70 OO to deal with. There are two big ones. We need to get OO, and we need to deal with Red. Because once we deal with Red, that'll get us our remaining starter Pokemon. It'll also bring in some other Pokemon into the game, like Latias and Latias. We should be able to get... Oh. The water typing should make it hard for me to take them out. Yeah, we should also be able to then get... I'm trying to think, who do we get on this? Groudon, I think we get? Yeah, that's not good. Shit. I'll get one more major attack, and then we're asleep. Depending on what he's going to do to me now. Shouldn't be enough to take me out, but it'll do a bit of damage. Ugh. So that did what? 70? No, it did 110 damage. We can survive 2 turns. If we don't wake up this turn, we've lost. Oh, we've lost. We've lost based on luck. The focus stats won't kick in because we're not on full health. She's not getting any points. I honestly thought that was going to be easy. I'm doing terrible today. Also, I want to know when my start bar's not going away. There we go. Okay, we'll go for some easier battles then. Yeah, Swablu's banned. Why is Swablu banned? Alright, so that'll be a nice easy fire type. Fire types are nice and easy. I know we've kicked fire type's ass before. Fire types, yes. We'll go for the usuals then. We'll do fire type, ground type, rock type. Ground type might have a few that'll be an issue based on having poison typing, but it shouldn't make them weak to resistant to water. So let's go for that. I'm trying to think what else is weak to water type. Hates water. Can't think of any off the top of my head. We could always do flying type with ice beam. I mean, I don't think there's really anything that's going to get in the way of the ice beam. I'm trying to avoid the ground types because like last time we had to deal with once we dealt with the grass types, that was great because we just ice beamed everything until it sent out one poison type and that fucked us up. Oh shit. Oh, fire's weak to ground as well, I think. Or is it weak to rock? Oh, so now we have a weird looking fly and a moth in my room. Where the hell did the moth come from? Whatever. Guess it's coming through over there. There's not even a vent in here, so where the hell's the moth come from? Whatever. Whatever. Surf. Boom, 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 boom. Cool, that's you down. Which boy Matt is down. Restore my Froggator, cool. Just continue. Oh, I hate doing episodes like this. It's so boring. We have to go do some eggs at some point as well. I need to go check on that. Usually when I'm setting up for an episode like this, well, originally I was actually set up to do the book catching contest. Because right now we do have 99 restores, 99 revives again, and we have 1 times Pokeball on us this time. So we won't make the same mistake we did last time with the Nincada. Because that was meant to be the Pokemon League episode, was just going and getting another Nincada and doing Pokemon League again. So we can try and get the Shedinja. Admittedly though, this time, for our advantage with the Nincada, it can be either male or female. Because when it evolves, the Shedinja doesn't have a gender. So we could get then the genderless Shedinja, put that in the box, and then just release the Nincada. Well, not the Ninjask. So that works out well. I thought it lagged out there. I was thinking, what, he's got 1 health left? No way. No fucking way. I'm actually surprised with you being a police officer you didn't have a Growlithe. No, instead you have a police monkey. Which is ironic, because most people don't refer to the police monkeys, they refer to them as pigs. But I guess Pokemon don't really want to do that, do they? They didn't want to put a... what's the name of the fire pig? I forgot the name of the fire pig. It's not Tepig. Yeah, it's Tepig. I'm just seeing you as like some kind of flamenco duck now. It's just a flamenco. Cool, it's another one down. Game's lagging again. Sat at about 150 speed rather than the usual 200. Cool. I know what we can talk about. We can talk about my secondary game. Because it's known that I'm doing the cleanup game. But I've actually got another game that I'm working on in the background currently. I'm just putting a little bit to it every now and again. I'm slow with that one because I'm actually having a professional artist make the sprites for me. And at 80, well, no, it's about 40 quid a character currently. And that's mostly for the static images. I'm dreading doing the bloody animated stuff. That one's going very well. That one there is it's similar to Pokemon in a way. You know, you get creatures, you got to battle them, you're trying to be the very best. But only this time, rather than battling with part of your 6, you battle with 1. You choose which one you want to enter into battles, and they battle. And it's more of like a championship. You're trying to raise a creature. Oh shit! Set me on fire. You're trying to raise a creature, as they're calling that, to be the best battler you physically can make them. But here's the interesting part. Rather than it just being like Pokemon, where it's like, this becomes stronger and evolves into this and evolves into this, blah, 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 blah. Every other game does it. I mean, Digimon, their evolution systems did slightly different. I mean, Shaman King, the original one, that was very similar to a Pokemon battler. We had to get goats, and I believe the goats could actually evolve in that as well. There's like no evolution in mine. What you get in mine is breeding. So if you breed 2 creatures together, like the main 2 I got programmed currently is a Minotaur and what we're calling the Wolfkin. You know, it's just an anthropomorphic wolf. you can breed them together, and the creature that could be born from it would be like half wolf, half minotaur. So you could have like a minotaur's body, the minotaur's head, and the wolf's arms and legs on this creature, which then give you access to like the wolf's leg-based abilities and his arms-based abilities and the minotaur's horns and such. So you can mix and match your parts whilst trying to breed in the stats and make them more powerful. And at the same time, it's a farming simulator. So you actually have to run a farm to feed the animals, and you have to care for the animals, and you're collecting resources from the animals. You get milk, meat. Milk and eggs will be from the animals. You can butcher them to get meats to feed others. It should be interesting. But the problem I've got with that one is, I've currently got the farmer sprites. I've got the minotaur and the wolf sprites. That includes both the front and the back, ready for the battle system, which I'm working on next. But whilst I'm working on all that, I've made like I've got some music as well. A little bit of music in there already. Whilst I'm working on all that, I've actually set up like a little spreadsheet to like total up all my costs. And it's got little sections in there for all the bits that I predict I'm going to need. So things like, I know I'm going to need these additional creatures. I know I'm going to need character sheets for these characters for like the shop and the medical place and blah, 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 blah. There you go, I've got a battle point. So, and then I can put in all the information of what I've spent getting the artwork and paying for the music and such. And then I have a second sheet that mimics all that information. But if it doesn't have the information needed for that square, then it basically makes an average for everything of its type. So like all the front sprites, it averages them and says, hey, this is how much on average it's going to cost to get this particular sprite. And all the back sprites, they're all averaged together and so on and so forth. And it kind of sums up for me and just says, based on all this information, this is what you've actually spent. This is what we predict you're going to be spending. And, that game will actually be a pay to own, should I say. Pay once and you own the game. With that, I've like set it as like, I don't want to sell it any more than $5. And it works out, based on these costs, how much we've spent, you would have to sell this many copies of the game. And based just off the predicted costs, and let's say that's just showing me music, front sprites, and back sprites. Doesn't show any animations, doesn't have the backgrounding in there, doesn't have any of the extra stuff that we'd need for the mini games and all that stuff. It's just the front sprites and the back sprites. I believe it works out at about $3,500. Yeah, as I say, there's a reason why it's on the slow back burner. It's just a case of every month it's, there's 40 quid. Can you do me one character? Or usually since most of my characters will have to, wait, what? You want ground type? Oh, ground typing. You're a water ground. Yes, as though most of the creatures, like, say, the Minotaur, you need a male and a female version of them. Then I just get both of them at once. Just go, that's 80 quid. Oh, look, we need the juvenile stages of them. The unbattleable, unbreedable, unmilkable, egg collecting, whatever. Just the ones that's going to sit in the barn so you can look at the stats. And if you don't like them, you could slaughter them, I guess. Those stats, those cost about the same. So it's like, so I need to get another 80 quid so I get the kid versions. So 160 quid for one creature. And I know of at least 6 creatures going in the game. A 7th creature that only needs one sprite doing. All the owners of the shops and blah, 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 blah. Ugh, so it's getting messy. It's getting really messy. At the moment, I'm doing this whole thing of, hey, I want to just get one image made for each of the different categories. So like I say, I had the farmer done. Realised I wouldn't need the kid, so I then got the Minotaur done so I could start programming in the creatures. Got the Wolfkin done so I could start programming in a second creature and working on the hybrid system. Then I did the kids, so that way I could say, hey, the breeding system fully works. You can actually see the kids and what they look like in their mutated states. then it was like, oh well, I'm not programming the battle system yet. I'm holding off on that. I'm gonna do that a bit later. I want to get the farming system working first. It's like, well, I don't need any other sprites currently, so I know let's just get the back sprite of the farmland. We'll see how much that costs so we can get the predicts. And I was like, all right, so then we'll next I'm thinking we'll go get the back sprites for the wolf and the minotaur, because those ones I predict will be about the same as the farmer based on previous calculations. So it should be about 80 quid total between the two of them. If it is, then it's going to give me my average across the board. Then it might actually cost less, because the farmer actually comes in 2 costumes, so overall I get like 4 sprites of it. Whereas the Minotaur and the Wolf actually, yeah, I'm only getting 2 sprites each, but I guess at the same time I'm actually getting more because they have to break it into parts, because I have to be able to mix and match arms, heads, legs, blah, 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 blah. So maybe it will cost more, maybe it will cost less. It's good to know, so it's why I try to do this average thing. But then I need to go on and get, say, 1 background made so I can figure out what the average price for the backgrounds is going to be. I need to go get 1 of the animations made for the farming, for the farming minigame, should I say, so I can see what the average for them is going to be. Let's go get 1 background for some farming animations so we can see what the average is going to be for that. Let's go get 1 for this particular thing so I can see what the average is going to be for all of them. Just so I can get the calculations in and working. I already know that the first minigame I'm probably going to do is probably the apple collecting game. Just because my crappy animation style already works for the milking game. It's just one of those games where, the little blocks slide across the screen, and you'll have someone have like a milk bucket in there. Some will have like a double milk bucket, plus magnifying glass, minus magnifying glass, plus or minus speed. And then you just got an arrow that moves back and forth, and you line it up with a box. As it lines up with boxes, you press interact, and it unlocks that box. Oh, there's also a bomb box. Don't click the bomb boxes. You got 3 lives. If you hit a bomb box, you lose a life. If a milk bucket gets to the end, you lose a life. Any of the other boxes do, it doesn't matter. You get the magnifying glasses, it makes your boxes bigger or smaller, so you've got a bigger chance to hit them. It'll also, the plus and minus speed increases how quickly the arrow moves back and forth, so it gives you more time to react, or potentially gets it. If you miss it by mistake, then it gets you more. You might be able to get it there quicker if you've got it going faster. So, it's an interesting minigame. So the farming, the apple pick minigame, that's just one of those, hey, you're a little draping. Well, you're a guy with a wheelbarrow, or a woman, I guess, with a wheelbarrow. Just collect the apples as they fall, avoid the rotting ones. We've also got plans for a watering minigame, I've not programmed yet, and a crop harvesting minigame. Thinking of the watering minigame, I'm just going to do one of those memory games. It's water them in that order. For the crop picking game, it would just be walk along and, hey, here's a piece of crop, and you've got to press a button fast enough to pull it out. It's got so much health, and each press takes, 10 health off it. Once it hits 0 health, it pulls the crop. But it also have a break bar, which maybe only have 50 points on it. And every time you press it, it increases, but it slowly comes down. So if you press it too quickly, then it'll break the crop. So it's about, getting that timing down of, pressing it fast enough that you can pull the crop, but slow enough that you don't break the crop. And then you just got to harvest so many crops within so long, and boom, there you go. Oh shit. Killer swine. Ice and ground. You are not ideal. I don't know why I went with earthquake. I mean, it's a ground ice type. So hopefully that'll be an interesting minigame. So I've got some other ideas for some other minigames for the different types of crops in the game. Because I'm going to need a minigame for each different type of crop, because basically you harvesting carrots and apples is going to be different to you, say, harvesting corn. So what is it? It's apples, carrots, that's for the Minotaur and the Centaur. I was thinking corn as like a general. Get loads of it, but it doesn't really do much for them. Wolfkin and snake meat. Mantis will most likely be meat. Harpy will most likely be meat. And as for the kids, they'll be... Maybe the kids will eat corn. No, the kids are on milk, aren't they? Yeah, they want milk. Apart from the snake... Oh, well, no, the wolf wants meat. The snake, the harpy, and the mantis probably want like some kind of bug paste or something. So I've not worked out the kids fully yet. We're still getting there. Okay, so we've got 2 more in this. These should be easy enough. And we've done... Is there anything else I need to talk about that game? So we've already mentioned, I'd say it'll be up for sale. It'll be about a $5, potentially less. Because what I've got it done is, let's say, it's calculating how much it's going to cost me overall. That doesn't just include like the... I'll try to explain this. So it's the overall cost of the item. How the fuck did you avoid my attack? You can use dig again, aren't you? No, so. So yeah, it works out what I paid overall for the items. It works out what I've tipped the artists. That's still an expense. It adds into there the little bet you have to make with Steam, because you have to give them £100, well, $100. It's like a bet against your game, where they put it on the marketplace if you give them the $100. But if you make $1,000 back in sales, they give you $100 back. So I've got that. Battle number 10. You ready? Continue. So you got to get that in. So I've got to at least put down $100 and hope I get it back. And if I do, then I'll just knock off the $100 bit. And as well, when it comes to the sales, Steam take 30% of all revenue earned. So I've got it calculated. It's like, hey, this is how much money it's cost you so far. Put the Steam charge on there. So here's how much money you need to earn. And based on that being the 70% of the money earned, because you need to earn that to make your money back, Steam will then charge this much off you, like their part. So overall, if you make this amount, then you get your money back, Steam gets their money, and you break even. And then on that, the next part of the calculation goes, hey, based on that then, if you were to sell it to 10 people, if you made 10 sales, you would need to sell the game for this much to earn that money back. And then the next October, here's how much you need to make 100 people. Well, if you sold it to 100 people, this is how much you need to sell per game to get your money back. All right, here's how much you need to do it for 1,000. Here's how much you need for 10,000, so on and so forth. And I made one offer for 1,000. Currently, it's sat at about £2 something, with the predicted value being at about £3.69 or something. But if it goes over a £5, then I'll just sell it for a £5 and aim off at something else. But if I get to the end of it and it's like, oh, for 1,000 sales, it's less than a £5, then, I'll sell it for whatever it says for the 1,000 sales. Anyway, guys, that's all we have time for. That's enough of my rambling about my secondary game. I'm going to continue doing this offline so we can get our money back. And the next episode, we will do the trade episode that we've been trying to do for ages. We'll go on and get the Ninjask. Ninkada. We'll get the Ninkada. Then we'll go do the Pokemon League. But until then, guys, I'll see you all next time. Goodbye!
Who's that Pokemon?